Hey everybody, welcome to another What's Next Wednesday. As always, this is where we go in to discuss what's our next steps that we need to take in the journey that we're on. Whether it's business, whether it's personal, whether it's spiritual, whatever it is, there are steps that we need to take to go in and actually progress. So I also start off by going in and reviewing the things that I posted this week. And what you have no idea about is that I was really excited to talk about these things today, but I'm going to try to get them done in about 5 minutes. So I started off my week by doing a blog post on, are you planted or are you buried? So in everything that we're going through, we always seem overwhelmed. And we talk about, oh, I'm buried in paperwork, I'm buried in this, and I'm buried in that. Well, are you buried or are you planted? Because things that you bury, you're basically expecting them to die, or they've already died. Things that you plant, you expect them to actually bloom. You expect them to grow. So you're nurturing them and you're expecting a great result when they're done. So when you're looking at your situations, are you looking to become better after you come out of it, or are you looking to just be stuck in it? And that's where we kind of start with the first one. And then on Tuesday, I posted 4 inspirational sayings. I'm going to read them. The first one is, obstacles can't stop you, problems can't stop you, and most of all, other people can't stop you. The only one who stops you is yourself. That's the first one. The second one is, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. And that was actually a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That he made in one of his speeches. The third one is, and I like this one as well, it was kind of hard to pick which one to go off of. But this one says, I'm not afraid of my truth anymore. I will not omit pieces of me to make you comfortable. So my growth and my journey is no longer about you and how you feel. It's about doing what I need to do in order for me to grow to what I'm supposed to become. And this is the one that I'm actually going to go off of. And this one says, respect my growth or watch me become someone you knew instead of someone you know. And I like that because I think that kind of goes a little bit more with the being buried versus being planted, because after you're planted and you bloom, you're basically someone or something different. You're different than what you started. And that's where I think that one comes in as well, where I'm telling you, respect my growth. I'm growing. You may not like the way I'm growing because you may end up getting, unfortunately, ran over, left behind, whatever it may be, but you're going to respect my growth or you're going to get left behind. And that's what I'm feeling with that, is because you're going to become somebody that I knew versus someone that I know. Because now my growth has taken me to another level. Are you going with me so we still know each other? Or am I going to leave you behind? And now, oh, I knew him back when. And I made a speech with that as well. That kind of talks about, when we talk about public opinion, what people think is we're worried about people saying, oh, I knew him when. Okay, but do you know me now? Yes, you do know when I used to do stuff that I wasn't supposed to do. But do you know me now that I've learned from the stuff that I wasn't supposed to do, and I've grown from that? I've taken my knowledge and my skill and my personality to a whole nother level. Are you there with me? So are you an older mental person, and your mentality is new? The Bible even talks about, when I was a child, I thought like a child, I behaved like a child, but when I became older, I put away childish things. Are we still holding on to those childish things? Because when I talk about comfort zone, that's our comfort zone. If you're in your comfort zone, you're not going to grow, because now you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Once again, the definition of insanity. I'm doing things over and over again, but I'm expecting something different. That's never going to work. So what we're looking at is, you're looking at in our journey, Your journey is always going to take you somewhere. You're not on a journey to basically go into a circle, or you're not walking in place because you're never getting anywhere. That's not a journey. A journey, you have a destination. Are you on that journey? Are the people that you grew up with, the people in your family, the people in your life, are they on that journey with you, or are they trying to hold you back so you don't get to where you're supposed to be? So that's why, once again, I like that saying is respect my growth. Put some respect on it, because I'm not who I used to be. I'm not who I'm going to become, but I'm striving to become that person. Where are you in my journey? Are you in the past? Are you journeying with me because you're making changes too? Or are you ahead of me and you're pulling me up to where you are? That would be even better. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to hold me back, because I have things that I need to accomplish. You have things that you need to accomplish. And what we need to evaluate is the people in our lives, where do they fit into our growth, in our journey? Are we going to have to leave them behind? And once again, they're now talking in their circles like, yeah, I knew him back when, I knew her back when. Okay, but people with you can say, yeah, I knew that he used to do that, but do you see him now? Do you see her now? Do you see how they've changed? If you only remember me, or they only remember you from what you used to do, then they're in your past. They never came on that journey with you. And you're not responsible for that. We all have opportunities for growth. And as we're growing, yes, we do try to pull people along with us. We try to set examples for people to grow, but it's always up to them as to what they're going to do. We all have choices that we make based on where we plan on going. If you don't plan on going anywhere, then yeah, you can just walk in place and get some exercise, but you're never going to make it anywhere. For me, I'm on a journey, and I'm looking for all the obstacles that are going to be in my way, because I have to overcome those. Like the other one said, things can't stop me. Other people can't stop me. The only thing that can stop me is me. And if I put it in my mind and in my spirit that no matter what's in front of me, I'm going to overcome it, I'm going to overpower it, I'm going to get through it, then bring it on. But we have to have that mindset that nothing's going to stop us from getting to where we plan on being. Now, I also think it was last week that I also did a video, and I also told you not to worry about the end result. Focus on your journey, because throughout your journey, you may grow more than what you thought you would have. So in my mind, I have what I'm going to become when this is over. But because of the journey and all the lessons that I've learned, I become so much more of a better person. So what we want to focus on is, once again, we have a journey. We can't worry about what people aren't doing. If they want to come along with us, come along. We invite you. We should all want to grow. We should all want to be better. But at the same time, if you don't hold me back. Don't try to stop me from doing what I need to do, because I'm going to do it. And once again, you're going to become somebody that I knew versus somebody that I know. Where do you fit in? Where do the people in your life fit in? That's what we have to evaluate, is all those people around us, do we know them, or are we going to know them in a year, 6 months, whatever it may be? So let's focus. Let's not worry about what's going on behind us. Let's keep journeying forward, and let's not let anything stop us from going to where we need to go, from accomplishing the things that we need to accomplish. Like Dr. King said, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But don't stop. Keep pressing forward. Don't ever stop your journey, no matter how hard it may get, because it's always worth it. Now, if you want to reach me, I did go a little bit longer than I wanted to, but once you get it flowing, you just have to get it out. But if you want to get in touch with me, once again, my website, wordsbywimberly.com. You can find all my information there on my social media. You can email me directly, michael@wordsbywimberly.com. Whatever it is that you want, contact me for discussions, for words of inspiration, or just to kind of chop it up a little bit. Whatever it may be, I'm here. So reach out to me, comment, let me know where you are in your journey. That's important as well. If we're journeying together, then we need to let each other know where we are. So let me know where you are in your journey, and I'll continue to let you guys know where I am in mine. Of course, I'm still doing my website, but I'm also preparing for my event on April 10th. So I'm getting my speech together for that as well. So my journey is continuing, and I'm actually going to do a video in just a little bit to go in and advertise that as well and continue to post on that because I want you to support me in that as well. So once again, let's keep moving. Let's keep pressing, and ain't no stopping us. Ready, set, go.